Drop squat elevated. If you want to build the strength for a pistol squat or increase your flexibility for middle splits, the drop squat will be an excellent addition to your training program. This unilateral strength and flexibility exercise is also helpful for uncovering and fixing an imbalance between the left and right sides. The height of the elevation depends on your flexibility. Choose a height that allows you to squat deep and maintain a flat back at the bottom of the drop squat. As flexibility and strength improve, you can move to a lower elevation and eventually to the floor. You must keep the non-working leg fairly straight when performing the drop squat. It's okay to have a slight bend, but not too much. The width of your stance will depend on the elevation height and your hip flexibility. Experiment with it to find what works best for you. The foot on the elevated surface can be turned out roughly 10 to 20 degrees. As you move in and out of the drop squat, you must use the glute of the squatting leg to keep the hip abducted so the knee stays in line with the middle toes. Do not let the knee collapse inwards. This foot must also remain flat on the elevated surface for the entire set. Do not allow the heel of the foot to lift. We also want the foot of the straight leg to remain flat on the floor for the entire set. We want this foot to be pointing forward as this places the stretch in the adductors as we squat down. Turning the foot out or lifting the toes off the floor will move the stretch more towards the hamstrings. We can perform drop squats with our body weight or load the movement by holding a weight in a goblet position. Using a weight often helps to improve the form because the weight counterbalances the hips sitting back and allows us to keep the torso a little more upright. To initiate the drop squat, focus on contracting the hamstring of the bending leg to pull you down. At the same time, push the foot of the straight leg into the floor. Fight to keep your chest up as you continue to contract the hamstring to close the angle between the calf and the hamstring of the bending knee. You want to maintain a flat back at the bottom of the drop squat. If your back is excessively rounding, you need to increase the height of the elevation. After reaching the bottom of the squat, reverse the movement by extending the knee of the squatting leg and the hips to stand up straight. The drop squat can be performed for repetitions, isometric holds, or a combination of the two. Give it a try and see how you go. If you've got questions, please leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.